We are out of the storage unit. We bought it for $2,000. 2,000. There's a couple reasons why I purchased it for that much money. So we're gonna go ahead, look inside of it, and I didn't stutter. 2,000 bucks. Basically a mortgage payment right here. We are in here. There's, again, we're gonna go ahead and go through real quick the reasons why we purchased it for 2,000 bucks. Take a look back there. There is a big old safe. 100% a gigantic safe there. Right here, here's another safe. So there's two safes in here. Right here is a big Craftsman, very good looking toolbox. The toolbox alone, I think these go for like $600 or $700. And then this thing is a jogger. You said your mom's gonna jog with the new baby?
Maybe.
So she might be given a jogger here. So we're gonna go ahead and just get this out of the way.
My brother's baby.
Yeah, your brother's baby. Yeah. Unless she wants to put...
Let's just make that clear.
Yeah, unless she wants to put Willow in there. And check this bad boy. That's a big old Vizio. So this right here looks like a 75-inch. Our 75-inch is not working properly. It's the internets aren't working on it, so you can't get nothing on it. That sure looks like a 75-inch to me.
That's huge.
So if it does work, this would probably be what? 400 bucks, 300 bucks, something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and definitely keep this thing, take it home, test it out. Hopefully it'll work. I do like that it has the feet in it because the feet are very expensive. A lot of people would hang these and then you got no feet is what I'm saying. Another reason, I have no idea what this thing is. What is that? It's on wheels. We don't have, like I told you.
USC?
What is it?
It almost looks like a guitar.
Oh no, it's a gigantic amp of some sort. What am I looking at here? What is that? That is the biggest speaker I've ever seen in my life. It is a QSC K series speaker. Oh, you could probably ship that. Oh, there goes the back. No, I think you could ship it. We'll have to look that up. But I mean, the thing comes with its own case. Yeah, that's probably pretty good right there. I don't know if we're at $2,000 yet. Say it's worth, what, a couple hundred, maybe? Well, again, we'll be throwing up the sold comps on these because we got a lot of time. We're actually calling Dad to help us, but this was only a 10x7. Oh, there's a ton of speakers back there. Look at them all. These are all QSCs. This is the K. I gotta look one of these up since there's so many. We're gonna have to take a quick gander at these real quick because these might be the make it or break it. We're in a metal building. We ain't gonna have no minutes. This is gonna be a mystery until we get outside. I'm gonna go ahead and let my phone sit there and think about it. But here's another one. And we've shipped speakers before. These have gotta be pretty decent because they have all these stuff on the back. Take a look at those. So I'm sure it has like a model number or something down there, probably. But these things have got to be worth, I would think, upwards of $100, $200 a piece. So say $150 a piece, you're at $150, $300, $400, $500. Say $400 for the TV and $100 for that. We're at $1,000. We're at $1,000 here. Turntable, check this out right here. This is pretty cool. Look, it's completely empty. Just an empty box. Really thought there was going to be a turntable in there. Man, that was sad. Moving on. Like I said, we're going to move through this one quick because it's only a 10x7. Pots and pans. Okay, wait. It's very clean, though. Check this out. I'm not even wearing gloves. The Dunkin' looks nice. Oh, that's a keeper right there. The world runs on Dunkin'. They got so many cups in here. You can have it with a friend. This is a me and you. This is a his and hers. His and hers right here. That ain't too shabby. What else we got in here? We have got some Pepto. You always need Ziplocs.
Oh, yeah, put those in.
Hey, is that the TV? Spectrum? No, she fails the test, the shake test. That sounds like a maracas on the inside of that thing. Everything else in here just looks like Tupperware and stuff. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. One, the smell in here, the smell-o-vision. It smells pleasant, is what I'm saying. It doesn't smell bad at all. Look at this. Is that a sailboat? This looks like, this is definitely like a bachelor unit, right? Like the guy was a bachelor. or like a guy unit. That just cut my arm. Good grief. What is that? That's some sort of art?
Yeah.
Is it a whale?
I think it's like abstract.
Abstract? What do you see?
I see a boat.
Huh. I don't see really much of anything, quite honestly.
What do you see? Tell us in the comments.
Hopefully I see money in that safe behind here. Here is a thing that's hitting me in the back of the head a lot. I'll go ahead and move that out of the way. Get out of here. Go. We got some knives. Time and table, or as you would say, thyme and table. Who else says time like thyme?
Nobody.
No, but these are actually pretty nice. It's missing a couple, but I've actually never heard of that brand, so that's not terrible. Oh, maybe it is terrible. I don't really know. These are Oakleys. They are called Trigger Man. Are they made in USA? Some old Oakley lenses, not lenses, the frames from the United States sell for a ton of money, like a lot. So that might at least be 40 or 50 bucks there. Haha, I found the other two. So this is a full set. Lied to you, we're still missing some. Just kidding. All right, here is a Spectrum. They didn't, shoo. We went rounds and rounds with Spectrum before about not turning one of these in. That is worth a lot. You know what? I'm gonna turn this in for the guy, for the girl who owns this. I'm gonna call up Spectrum and say, listen, I found a whole bunch of your stuff. Don't charge that person nothing. Because me and Spectrum went rounds and rounds about that. I did the right thing. They did not. Moving on, I did get some minutes on my phone, and one of these looks like it sells new for $500 to $800. So they might be $300, $200, $300 to $400 maybe, 2 to 4, something like that. There's two more back there. We might have our money back just in speaker parts. Check this thing out right here. What type of table is that?
It's like a coffee table.
Like an end table? Mm-hmm. That's interesting because here's another one here. So check this out. This is like an older table, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It's missing a foot for sure on that one. But,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looks like real wood. So I have no idea. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think that is like an in-demand look, right? With the double stack.
Some people like that.
Some people like that look. You know what I like the look of? This. Just kidding. Nobody knows what that is. I'm super interested to know if that thing is full of tools. So we're going to jump right to it.
Look at that.
Is this nice?
Yeah.
What's it look like? Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Really nice design on it.
Now, some of this stuff, because we have the bigger booth now, is this going in the booth? Some of it's going to be sold on Facebook Marketplace? Boy, that's sketchy.
The leg looks a little wonky.
The leg looks wonky. Let's bring the leg down here then. Here. There you go. That ain't too shabby. This is brand new. This is like brand spanking new, 100%. Because these are the things that come on it. Like the actual, like stickers. Are you ready? Should we move some stuff beforehand? Let's move some stuff beforehand.
Let's see what's in there.
Let's take a look. Right here, we got some pens. We have a money bag. No, it's not. It's a head cover for a golf club. Like a bag, a head cover bag. We got some, what are these? Cheaters. That's not very nice. Get these out of here. I do see an iPhone case. This is definitely empty, but we have sold iPhone cases in the past, just the case, for like $5 or $6. And then there's some VHSs. There's okay, these are two old phones, so I don't know exactly how, because the S10, aren't they on like the S25? Got some tapes in here, just VHS tapes. So, still nothing real personal in here. Christmas cards? Christmas cards are nice. Really thought this was going to be full of Nikes. What is that? Oh, it's an Irish whiskey. Something in it. Oh, it's a shot glass. That was on a movie one time. It was a keychain at one point, as you can tell, but the keychain is broken, sadly. There's a Thai Beanie Baby, so that's our $2,000 back. Oh, there's a knife. Oh, and it's a good one.
Is it a buck?
No, hopefully it's better. Hopefully it looks like a Puma Skinner. It's an original Bowie knife. Bowie. American Knife Company, Germany. Don't know that brand. There's also another thing right there. Can't see what that says, but the knife is older for sure. It is in decent condition. There is no chips on there, but we would definitely be looking that up because a lot of these can go for a ton of money. That's a good looking knife right there. It had a little loose. Forged in fire. Would this fail? Ooh, maybe. But that's a good little find because that still might be like 50 bucks or 100 bucks. There's some sort of white substance in here, but I'm not really scared of it because it doesn't appear to be that bad.
Not suspicious.
It's not suspicious. And that's all we got in that box. So moving on. This is what I was trying to look at before. I got all confused
Yeah,
now.
we're
Going on this side. Shout, triple action. If you need, you know, anything like that. This, there's stuff in it. It's locked too. These we're gonna take home and break them open. That one and this one. So we might cut it in or something like that, but there is definitely stuff in there. There is some book bags here, some military book bags. What we're gonna do real quick actually is, as you can tell, we already have a huge mess here. So we're gonna go ahead and actually grab this thing right here, go put this in the car and the other one in the car, and also all the speakers basically. As you can tell right here, there are two other speakers down here, monster speakers. Actually, it looks like they're stuck up underneath the, oh, these are way different. Completely different. Wow, they're huge. They have big amplifiers in the back of them. Okay, we're not gonna be able to get those actually out right now, but we'll go ahead and just get the safes out and then come back in. All right, moving on to the Craftsman. Like I said, this is brand spanking new Craftsman. We're gonna go ahead and go in here. We did remove both the safes, obviously, and we did look them up. That one big speaker, $1,000 on the eBoo, pre-owned. So we already, that's half the money right there. There's nothing in here. It's there is a wire. All wires we're actually gonna keep to make sure if we can find anything else, you know, that goes with the wire. So, and an American Express book. So nothing going on there. These are the actual tripods for the speakers. That's what these are. They're like the live speakers, like the ones we have at church.
Yeah.
The big speakers we have at church. That's exactly what those speakers are. So that's like big money, yeah. Because these two are actually bigger than the ones that we had, or the ones that I just put in the car. So that's pretty good. Do you think this is full? Number one, the box alone, 15 bucks. Oh yeah, she's full. You want to get in here? Oh yes. Oh, they're all etched though with their initials. That's not too terribly great. But this stuff always sells. This is some old gear too. This is that's like an old J.C. Penney. Really? Rip. I didn't know J.C. Penney made SK, which is good. You got Craftsman, you got old Craftsman. All these are old vintage stuff, which is nice. Let's see what's inside of here. Oh yeah. Got a whole set of things right here. Check this out. That's for a four-wheel drive nut. That's one of the nuts that you would use for the old school four-wheel drive hubs. And then all of these are HTD. I don't know what that means. Is this a snap-on? Be a snap-on. Nope. Her brand. Don't know about that one. Her brand. And then you got not a snap-on. But you got some decent ones in here. I don't even know what that is. This feels like a Craftsman, but it's not. Then you got some little Craftsman in here. I was hoping this thing would be. Oh, there's a Mac. Okay, we're getting better for sure. There's a whole set of those, which is nice. And then that is really about it. I mean, if you get down in there, there's a ton of tools in here. This box alone probably has $150, $200 in tools, probably more than that. It makes me excited. This one looks like the Pax X. Actually, that's a good wrench right there. That wrench we've sold alone for I think $5 to $7 just for that one. So maybe $200 to $300 in here, and it has the tray. Remember, I always tell you that red tray right there, easy 25 bucks. Like people always looking for the tray. I can't get nothing right putting that in there. There you go. But that ain't too bad. She seems a little light. All right, we switch spots real quick. We'll go ahead and start from the top. This is super nice. Like this, is this a keeper? Drywall screws. I have no idea what that is. It's like where you're Shine your shoe. Yeah, shoe shine. This looks like it's going to be Drop Forge in Taiwan. These are some big old, very nice drill bits. That's not too bad. Nothing of huge amounts of money here. They're expensive nowadays. There we go. All of these are good. They're probably $5 a piece. Like these little ignition wrenches. This little piece right there, just that set right there is going to probably be 30, 40 bucks. And then you have these right here, which are the VV series, which are forged in the United States in really good condition. And the big difference is these don't have the name on them. So these don't have etchings on them with the people's names. So again, probably another $100. This seems full. This is good. That's a good one. Yep. Does it work? It needs to be cleaned. This is so easy to clean. This is actually can be pulled out of here and then cleaned up, and then this will come back to life. She's a little rough right now, but she'll come back to life. Scrub her with some juice, all good to go. And these are the actual old ones, the V series, and these are so old they don't even have the serial numbers on them yet. See how that has a part number? These don't have part numbers. So that means that they're, I think, pre like 70s, maybe 60s. I know somebody out there knows the answer to that. So far, probably top thing, 20 bucks. This one easily maybe 150. Nothing in the third. We found one thing here.
What is that?
That's the little wrench that goes with those, the ignition wrench. And some browning oil and some putty. Nothing much going on in this one. That's what you don't want to see. Caulk. You don't want to see tons of caulk. These clamps are nice though.
Nice.
That's a nice clamp. That ain't too bad. I don't know how much the clamps. Can always use a tarp, right? Flex Seal. I mean, come on now. Flex Seal? You can't go wrong with that. Last one. Be full of something. There's a snake in there. It's a cobra. The old cobra right there. All right, so that was kind of not, that's a nice level. It kind of wasn't the best. Oh, nice ratchet straps.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's 20 bucks right there at the Harbor Freight. The most expensive thing is probably going to be, this whole thing, maybe 500 bucks, everything included. So, like I said, we're already at 1,000 with the speaker, the big speaker, and then hundreds, probably 500. We're probably at our profit, right? I would say. So the rest of this, which seems pretty lot. What are these? These are like snowboards? Man, some snowboards. These are called Olsen, Duncan, Underground. That's a good looking snowboard. I think that's going to be worth some money. Hardly used too, right? What's the difference between a snowboard and one you would use on the water? I have no idea. I don't know either. I was hoping you would be, because this could be, oh, it says snowboard. So that's solid. So at least we know it is a snowboard. And this one doesn't have, these are easy to ship too. This is probably another nice one. That's scary. Don't look at me. Yeah, I bet you these are actually fairly expensive. It's got chips. I could eat some chips. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Snowboards, I don't think, like since they're in the snow, I mean, you don't want a lot of chips, but like water sports, you don't want a ton of those because water will get in it. I guess water would get in the snowboards because snow is just frozen water. Whose mind just exploded? Mine did. What is this back here? It's like a little purse. Did you look in this? It's a pair of sandals.
A pair of sandals.
And a purse, yep. Pair of sandals and a purse and a bathing suit. And 2 of those. What do you think they are?
Bracelets.
Just bracelets. Are they good? Maybe, maybe not. Probably should be wearing my gloves now. I don't really like touching people's like bathing suits and underwear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not one of my best things to do. It's not that great. Adele, like the singer. Not like the singer. So we got this in here. Sounds like it's going to be a gun cleaning kit that's half missing. Haha, gun cleaning kit that is half missing. So if you come in here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to move this, there are some things in here. You got shooters, Bible, some gun stuff, whole bunch of razors. They're expensive. If they were still in the pack, that would be great. I'm not seeing anything in here. The Bible will give away. Do you see anything? There's a remote. We're keeping all the remotes just in case it goes to that TV. That looks like it's going to be personal, like probably pictures and stuff. So we'll give that back 100%. Some more shooting Bible stuff. What is that? Hopefully that'd be sweet if we found some scopes or something in here. Because we just found a loophole scope at a Goodwill. No, Salvation Army. It's pretty nice. I don't know what this is. It's nothing. Empty box. We'll keep the box just in case we stumble upon it. It's a lens ball. What do you think that is?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Somebody knows, and they're probably like, don't touch that. Keep that out of there. We'll give that back. As you can tell, it's just like from a bathroom. Bathroom related items. Now the big thing is, do you think that these dressers are full of stuff? Because that would be excellent. As you can tell up here, there's going to be a whole bunch of CD stuff, and that's a decent brand. Doesn't look like it's going to be actual Bluetooth though, but you do have a cassette player there, you got a CD player, and you have the receiver. The receiver might go for 50 to 100 bucks. The rest of them maybe 30 or 40. Decent brand though. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at those. These right here, totally trash. Pots and pans, not so good. Camera, not here. Nice camera bag though. That could be a good sign. I'm not seeing much other boxes. There are some boxes back there, but I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and just scoot these out. So we got some more shooting books here. Just like that. This looks like a table, desk, something. It's heavy. It's got to have something in it. It's a drawer. Let's take a look. I feel like there's something in the drawer. And I'm wrong. I've been wrong a lot in life, and that just proved me right there. This one, same one. Drawers on the last side you look at. Always empty. No, nothing. All right, here we go. I actually couldn't tell what this was. I thought this was another lockbox in the pictures, but it wasn't. You want to go ahead and get close to see if these things are full? Do you think they're full?
Oh, I don't know.
Books. I would have never thought that. Fishing knots, fishing rigs, freshwater fishing, wait till spring, caddy, there's a Bible. We always give all of our Bibles away. Interesting. Man, more books. Like, Holy Bible. Yeah, this is just a ton of books. Didn't expect that. That really puts a... And clothes. Huh. Alright. See what type of clothes we're working with here. Calvin Klein. American Eagle. Nothing that looks... Anything in the sock drawer? There's nothing in the sock drawer that shouldn't be in the sock drawer, right? These actually are clean. Like they've just been washed. So that is full of books. We'll have to remove the books to probably move that. Let's go ahead and take a look at these real quick. Spectrum. So in this box, it looks like there's a mouse pad, a Sony PS5. I don't think. Hey, peace.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I feel like you're keeping that. That's a keeper.
Oh, yeah.
There's a belt buckle of a very nice scene. I would like to go to that scene soon, real quick, because we have been working non-stop. This is a very nice belt buckle, looks like. What is in this thing? This is a belt buckle in a bag. I think it is. Crushing, bruising for what? Cruising for a bruising felon.
Oh.
Huh. It's a bottle opener too. Well, there you have it. Felonclothing.com. That's the name of that. So as you can tell right here, we're going to probably just clear out this area. We're going to move this. I can actually open this real quick probably. But as you can tell, there's a rocking chair right here that actually looks in pretty decent condition, and a whole bunch of other chairs. But this has some other stuff in it. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. I don't even have a guess. Oh my goodness. I was actually thinking flip-flops. It's a whole bunch of the like play mat things for kids. You think the church could have used these in the preschool?
How dirty are they?
They're not that dirty. These things are brand new. Brand new.
I can sanitize them. Let me see.
Probably sanitize it like 7 times. You know? So that's not bad. Then again, we have this. This is gigantic. This thing is like solid oak.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is like the real deal. This is not a very cheaply made rocking chair. That thing's an entire oak tree. Is it oak? Teak? I don't really know the difference in wood. My dad does. He'll be like, that thing is a red oak from the forest in West Virginia. There's probably no red oaks in West Virginia though. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back there. As you can tell, we have a huge, we take up a lot of space is what I'm saying. We just take up a ton of space. Cobalt's pretty nice. It's wrapped around this. So we just got a very empty thing. That's exciting. A folding ironing, but we actually need one of these. Oh, I hate them. Now you'll never get it unfolded. Okay. We'll just go ahead and put that there for now. Look at it. It just wants to be ironed on. It will not close up. 2 chairs here. This is what we were trying to get at earlier. What, they built it in there? We're going to have to move the whole table. All right, let's first do this first. Because we're going to have to... Hey, check this out. That is a very nice... I don't know. A lot of these cords are definitely going to go to all of the either modems that they had or all the speakers that they had, one or the other. What is that? I have no idea. Here, hold that real quick. Oh, it's some sort of light. Some sort of light probably that you would
Party light?
a party light maybe? I would
Maybe for the band?
Could be somebody with a band. I think that may be go on top of this, but it definitely J5. It's a J5 light. Whatever that means. I was thinking that it was binoculars.
Yeah.
When I looked at that, I was like, that is the biggest pair of binoculars I've ever seen. I was thinking like night vision. I was like, man, this is going to be insane. It's just a light. Just a light. Not really much more to go through. Everything's kind of piled up in this region. These speakers right here are still the QCS, and they are the model. Oh, it's a big model. HPR1221 in black. So I have no idea. I mean, they could be. One was $1,000. These things could be $500. We can actually probably transport them to the church and see if they work. Because the church has all of these inputs. Like, we wouldn't have those types of inputs. Because these things are monsters. Absolute monsters. They have been moved around a whole bunch. I want to get to this stuff, but I might cause an avalanche. This matches these, but they're kind of rough condition, aren't they? Yeah. I do not think there's anything in the drawers, but we will check. Nothing. 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 We got Dad here to help us. Dad is always ready to help. Check this out. Table. She's in terrible condition. But I wanted to move these to get to these bad boys. Look at these speakers. That is a monster of a speaker right there. Again, if they work, we're going to probably have to take them to church to see if they work. Or like get them out there and do something. Because we don't have the connections to do that. Probably a $500 speaker. Another $500 speaker. Right here, so that's probably, we definitely made our money in the speakers. Everything else is going to be profit. The thing is about this unit is most of this is some big items. Don't you agree? Yeah. Like huge items.
Look at that pelican.
That's a cool looking pelican. He's definitely a keeper. This pelican right here is definitely going to be in the booth, right? Yeah. That is a booth pelican. If you guys want this, it'll be at the Bounty Hunters Emporium in about a week or so. Check that out. And we're doing a meet and greet on July 6th. And you can meet this pelican if he's not sold. That's a good looking pelican. I'm excited about the old Pelican. What else we got? Oh, there's a picture of a cow. These are my favorite cows. Remember? We stayed at that one place and I loved that cow. It looked just like this, right? They're so cute. If I lived on a farm, I would have those cows. Hands down, have a whole bunch. If you take a look back there, there are a ton of golf clubs and baseball bats. So that is a awesome thing. We're gonna try to get our way back into there. Here's a toaster. Like your favorite movie, My Little Toaster. My Little Toaster. There's another, I'm telling you, turn in your routers from Spectrum. They will put so many, this one is the one we had. This router, remember, I went months and months around with Spectrum cable on this, that they told me I owed $100, $200. They sent me a check for $100. Then they told me that I owed them, they owed me. It was ridiculous. Coffee makers always go in the trash for us because bugs. If you haven't heard about our bug, old Keurig had a whole bunch of bugs in it. We bring it in our house, boop, drink some coffee. Not so good. These are actually some really nice chairs. They're just chairs that you'd probably get at any type of furniture store, but they're not in horrible condition. Anything we can repurpose, we're going to. This is not a pair of shoes, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna open it right here on this nice table. Golf club. Oh, that's a nice golf club right there. He broke the shaft on it. Maybe angry at the 7-iron. You don't really get angry at a 7-iron. This thing right here, it has just, we'll be giving a lot of this stuff back. This is like personal stuff, like pictures and whatnots. So we'll definitely give this stuff back. This is what we've been selling on eBay probably for like 20 bucks, even with the shaft broken off in it. So that ain't too bad. There's another box right here, just as heavy. Definitely not a pair of shoes. Ho ho ho. Take a look. Are they full? This is a whole bunch of camera gear. The thing is, are they good camera gear? Is it like Nikon, or this is called a XIT Pro Series 22X high definition telephoto lens. You can really feel it with a telephoto lens. What movie? They're in the bird cage. Is that what he says?
I don't know.
Twister.
Oh.
So there's a whole bunch of more in here. Just, they're actually not camera lenses. I mean, they're camera lenses, but they're not like this is a wide angle. That's a telephoto. This is another one. They're not actual like 50 millimeters we usually sell for a ton of money. This one's empty. And they're like filters. So we'll look them up to see if they're worth, a lot of this type of stuff isn't worth a whole bunch of money. It would be nice to know the camera that it came from, because that was a Nikon. This? Yeah. All right, you're gonna be able to. That's not what I thought that was gonna do. That was surprised. Did you think it was gonna flip down like that?
No.
No. It is like a desk. We got money. Whole bunch of money's in there. Yeah, it's just a thing full of money. And a little bonsai tree that's glass or stone. There's a bowl. Just a bowl. Bowl in a drawer. Yep, and then a Roku, which actually would be kind of helpful for if that TV, that big TV is not a smart TV, we would definitely, that's empty. If you look in here, there's a whole bunch of books. I don't know, I can't see it.
I'm scared.
Me too, because it looks like it's big. Oh, it's... Put it back. Tell me what you think that is.
It's like a little man holding a bowl.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Hey, man with bowl. You go back in here. We'll catch you on the other one. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got some stuff going on here. Moving on. Bowls. Really?
Did not expect that.
No. The most heaviest things in the world are in the dressers. More pots and pans and bowls.
Huh.
Huh. Huh is right. Rip. I would have never thought that. Not in a million years would I have thought that love is patient, love is kind. Love is patient, love is kind, love never fails. It's very true. Mostly patient, right? There's definitely something in here. 100%. What do we think is in here? Dad's coming back, so we gotta do it fast. Dominoes. Dominoes. There's a Buddha, a smiling Buddha here. Check that out. There's an Apple cord. Oh, with the receiver remote, so that's nice. And then we got this right here. Right here, we're gonna open it up. It's just a whole bunch of pens and personal ID cards. So that is it right there. We're gonna go ahead and move this stuff out so we can get to those golf clubs. Moving on, as you can tell, we have moved this out. Check all those golf clubs out, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff. This we did not go through yet. Dad has his work cut out for him. He helps us with the trash duty. This looks like a whole bunch of clothing. So far, I'm not seeing anything of high value. Anything that we can donate, we definitely donate. And a lot of times, we have a yard sale at our church, and a lot of times we donate everything to them. Southern Pines, Eddie Bauer, American Eagle, J. Crew, Izod, mostly mall brand stuff. I'm not seeing anything that is sticking out to me. Columbia, that's not bad. Ralph Lauren, that's actually a nice Ralph Lauren. That's pretty nice. That one I have no idea, some sort of pearl snap. More Ralph Lauren. Do you know how to sell you a lot of Ralph Lauren? Is lot it up. If it's the same size, definitely lot up all the Ralph Lauren stuff. PGA Tour, it'd be sweet to find a whole bunch of master stuff. So definitely a golfer. Tons of golf stuff in here. Izod Golf, Polo Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren. Yeah, check this out. You got Izod, then Polo Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren. If you add all those together and add them up, I mean, it's probably like, I don't know, what, 50, 60 bucks in clothes? And then anything we don't sell, we will definitely give somebody else. All right, I am interested to know what's in this box. This box is heavy and it's leaking something. So let's take a look. Hold on, looks like a whole bunch of personal items. Park tools, I don't know what that is. There's some locks in here. If we find the keys, locks are expensive nowadays. There's something in here. Stinks. I don't know why I just spelt my hand. Ew. Yeah, listen, sometimes you smell your hand when you shouldn't. It's to a bike. I take it back. This is just to a bike. Bicycle. Really thought it was going to be something weirder than that. The smell of it was weird. That goes to a bike also. And then here's a gigantic knife. Check this thing out. It's a linesman knife, it looks like. Is this from Klein? Oh, it's a Buck 317. That's probably pretty good. Anything Buck related. Also, is it Buck USA? Yep, USA. 317. And sometimes it'll say if it's stainless or high carbon steel on it. No, that's a pretty good knife right there. That's probably a $40 to $50 knife. I think I'm smelling this. The coffee tea thing. Shine the shoes. We found another key. Hopefully one of these keys will match that the lockbox that we have. Poe Museum. Didn't you find something else from Edgar Allan Poe in here?
Yeah, it was a pin.
A pin. What is that? Oh, cards. And then you have this from Totes. That is not a very expensive brand whatsoever. And a bike lock. That's not bad. The knife alone is probably worth, again, 40 or 50 bucks. That ain't too shabby. I don't know what was leaking in the box, though. Also, none of these boxes are... nothing's been labeled. Have you noticed that? Nothing at all. So moving on back here, we got fur jackets, ladies and gentlemen. Fur coats. I could put a fur coat on right here because it's so cold in here, isn't it? It's climate controlled? Not so much. It's made in Japan. Take a look at that thing. I bet you that's worth money. Wouldn't you think? Or no? I bet you that's worth some dough. Do-re-mi. This is from the Astros, Houston Astros, number 8. Here is a Miami Dolphin. No, that ain't the Dolphins. That's some sort of tropical thing. They look like linen pants. These linen pants from Ralph Lauren? No, Banana Republic. Interesting, Banana Republic. So some decent mall brand pants. I mean, we're going to go through them. If we can lot them up and sell them super cheap. And the rest of this looks like a whole bunch of socks. Look, like legitly socks.
Oh, yeah.
Now, are you wearing socks from a storage unit if you wash them? Like, not at all?
Not for me.
Not for you. Like, not even, I mean, I would wear socks from a storage unit, I think. I might clean them and we got an avalanche here, folks. Look away. There's nothing to see here. Look away. All right. What just occurred? Nobody knows. Got some hats in here. Aspen Edge. Got a pair of boots. Check that out. Does that say Fossil? No, Propel. It is just a whole bunch of clothing. There's a hat with a fish with the target on it. There is a pair of gloves. Most of the stuff in here is not very clean. It doesn't stink though. It's not like stinky. It just is not, it's been well worn, you know? It's like my stuff. Like if you go in my closet right now and go through my stuff, it's well worn. You know what I'm saying? Like my shoes look like this, right? Because I only buy one pair of shoes until my feet fall through them. I only wear one hat. I got 7,000 hats. How many hats do I wear? One. So they're all clean, but they're all dirty. If that makes any sense. All right, here we go. We have blankets. Smell-o-vision. Something hit me with a little bit of stink.
Somebody was telling us that. Does it stink?
No, it's good. It's good.
Well, if they stink, I wouldn't take them to the animal show. Okay.
No go on that. Pots and pans, because why wouldn't there be pots and pans in a hamper thing? Yeah. All this, oh, there's a knife in there. There's food still in that one. I touched it. Then I wanted to smell it. What's going on? Usually when we get to the back of the area, it's a little bit better. Not so much right now. These golf clubs look sad. I can already tell you, they're not no Scotty Camerons. The best one that we probably had was the one that had the broken head on it. The rest of these are, we got Wilson Pro Line, off-brand stuff. I can tell you right there that none of these look great. The bats though are pretty neat. These bats are kind of cool. They are Mizuno Classic. We got a Louisville. The other day I called this a Louisville, and somebody like really beat me up in the
Beat you up with a bat?
beat me up with a bat in the comments. I know. Oh, this one's cracked. So that one's probably not so good. But there's got to be a reason why they kept it, right? Another Mizuno Classic wooden bat, and another Louisville Slugger. The old Louisville Sluggers right there. The rest of those, they're not that good. They're really, really not. We only have this section left. Crate full of electronics. I do not see the camera. That's actually a good name brand. Sure, I don't know what that would do. Mic out, some sort of mic thing. This is a DVD player. It's a DVD player, strobe light. Listen, me and you could put this stuff up in the house, right? And have one heck of a party. Me and you, dance party at the house, right? Look, we could time it at that point. The rest of this, there's a whole bunch of those. So they might be worth something. We'll run the model numbers. I don't even know how you would test some of this stuff, honestly. And there's one more thing down below here, which is another cable box. How many cable boxes are they got? We got big old speakers here. What type of speaker is this? And I feel like all the speakers here have been pretty good. It's Polk Audio. We got two of these bad boys right there. So we'll run the model numbers and see exactly what they are. I found a lizard.
This thing is cool.
What am I looking at here? Check him out.
He's playing the guitar.
He's playing the guitar. That's a good looking lizard. Then we have some artwork. Another pelican. Check that out. That's a good looking pelican. See, in our new booth, we have wall space. That takes up a lot of wall space though, right?
Yeah.
So maybe only one pelican at a time. and then go from there. Ooh, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
What was that movie, Breakpoint, right? Breakpoint, when they were surfing. Who remembers that movie? With the FBI agent and the surfers. I don't think you said you ever watched that. This is called Butter Buick. No, what? Buttercup Buick.
That's cool.
That is cool. It actually has a signature. We'll look that up. We've been finding some really decent art prints and selling them very well on eBay, right? They sell very, very well. This one is actually numbered. This would be down in Charleston. Yep, that's like the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually super, super nice. No complaints about these. These, I mean, I like artwork. Man, wouldn't you like to live right there? That looks like the cabin we go to in Tennessee. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we got one more piece of artwork back there, but it's just a picture of a tree. Then you have this big thing. What are you working with here? What is that, coat rack? Can we use that in the booth to display stuff?
Coats.
Coats? Probably not. So that's the unit, $2,300. How do you think we did?
Well, with the speakers, I think the speakers definitely, once we get them tested out, and then the snowboards.
We got the speakers, the snowboards, all that stuff, but also, what else do we have? The two safes that are still in the car. What we're gonna do is we gotta get all this stuff out of here right now. So we're gonna get all this stuff out of here. We'll see you back at the house to open the safes up. All right, as you can tell, we are back at the house and we have the two safes. We haven't touched these safes, but we did, if you wanna come in closer, we do have a whole bunch of keys. And we kind of went through them real quick, and we do have one, because I'd rather not bust the safes open. They do have stuff inside of them. We were gonna put them, I think there's either money or cards or personal stuff in here. This one has something very heavy in it. When you like flump it around, it's got like something very, very heavy in it. But what we're gonna do is go ahead and open this one. I think we do have the key to it. I don't know, we'll give it a shot here. We're gonna see if any of these keys actually work. I thought one said Century. No, that don't work. First, let's see if it's locked. Did you check if it was locked?
No.
Yeah, she's locked. All right, this one. No go. I swore I saw one. Century, here it is. I thought I saw it. There it is. They're baseball cards. What? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Now listen, if you're sticking baseball cards, I don't even know what that one is. This one says rookie on it. What is this one? Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. Is that from the 90s? I don't think that one is. I don't know nothing about no baseball cards, but we're going to flip them through. Really, some Mark McGuire. These, that one's older. These all look like 90s though, right? Big Mark McGuire fan. These are all 90s. I'm not seeing anything that's sticking out. But then again, Willie Mays, Shaquille O'Neal. This is not what I thought was going to be in there. Did you?
No.
Neither did I. We obviously will go through these.
I'm just glad we didn't have to break it open.
Yeah, and that if we could have the other one, that would be so good.
Because now we have a working safe.
Now we have a resellable safe with the key. So that's good. This one's like kind of heavy. Rookie, that guy. Who's that guy? Steve. Irwin. There's a basketball card. That'd be funny if one of these is worth like 10 grand. We're like, oh yeah, check it. Look at this one. This one's in a big case. Oh, 92. What is that one? That's a Michael Jordan guard, upper deck. There's another one back there. I don't know. We're gonna take a look at them for sure. That is all the baseball cards, and that guy's the last one. So that's pretty interesting. I did not think that was going to be in there. How cool is that though? We have a working safe now. We don't have a combination on here, but we do have, if you open this up, there should be the actual thing on there, right? Like a key? No, it's a 9-volt battery. Hello? No, there's got to be a key in case you lose. Okay, they are, it's like it's a safe because the pins are definitely not what you're looking at. So what we're going to do is we're going to, hear that thud inside of there? It's like heavy, whatever it is. It's very heavy. That guy did that, and it seemed, we might have to watch that YouTube again. It's already starting to fall. This safe is not, look, there's a big hole in it.
Oh, jeez.
I just burrow in from the bottom. What have we learned?
Don't let go of your hammer.
Don't let go of your hammer. Century safe. All right. What I was hearing was a cell phone. What do you think's on that thing that it's in here? Right? CDs, receipts that are blank, a ton of cell phones. Cell phones. Cell phone. This is actually a good find right here. Oh, the old iPod.
Oh, yeah.
That's the big one, the 160 gig. Let's see if she turns on.
It's probably dead.
I was just saying. Yep, she's dead. Then what else? We have like CDs in here. It says it's illegal to make copies of student Microsoft. So who would have thought that the little safe would have actually had the best stuff in it? The big safe, an iPod, the little safe, maybe some decent money and some cards. This unit though, $2,300 or no, $2,000, right? Mm-hmm. $2,000. I still think we did really well because I think we made $2,000 on the actual speakers, and then everything else is going to be profit. I'm sure we threw up a whole bunch of sold comps. So we had bought 4 units today. This is going to be 1 of 4. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. As you can tell out here, it's a little warm. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this stuff up. I do appreciate you all watching. Remember, not subscribe, comment down below, like the video. You know I will always get you on the next one.